Number 5. Consider the tree diagram below. A company's uniforms consist of different colored shirts and pants. The shirts can be red, blue, or green. I'm going to write it this way. So there are 3 shirt colors. And the pants can be tan or black. So there are 2 combinations for pants. The tree diagram shows the possible color combinations. What is the probability of randomly choosing a uniform that has a green shirt and black pants? So there are 6 possible outcomes, and we want to know the probability of choosing green and black. Well, out of 6 possible outcomes, there is only one green-black combination. So I would say that the probability is 1 out of 6, or answer B. Number 6. Elena thinks of a number from 1 to 50, and Sal tries to guess the number. Suppose Sal guesses the number 28. Which statement describes Sal's guess? The probability that Sal's guess is correct is 1 out of 28. Well, let's see if that's right. The probability that the number she thought of out of 50, there's only 128 in that 50. So the probability would be 1 out of 50, not 1 out of 28. So that's a false statement. Sal's guess is likely to be too low. Maybe. Let's keep reading. Sal's guess is likely to be too high. Maybe. Let's keep reading. The probability that Sal's guess is incorrect is 1 out of 50. Well, oops, sorry, that's not C. That's D. The probability that Sal is incorrect out of 50 guesses, how many incorrect ones are there? 49, because she's only thinking of one number. So the probability that Sal is correct is 1 out of 50. The probability that Sal is incorrect would be 49 out of 50. So this is a false statement. And then E, the probability that Sal's guess is correct is 100%. It's certain. No, that's not true. So we're looking at either Sal's guess being too low or too high. And we have to, in order to answer this one, we have to think of what his guess actually was. And let me think about how to explain it. I'm going to explain it with one line on both of these. So let's think about this for just a minute. Here is 0 and here is 50. So one of these numbers from 0 to 50 is what Elena's thinking of. Half of that would be 25. Now, what did Sal guess? Sal guessed 28. Are there more numbers above Sal's guess? Or are there more numbers below Sal's guess? And that's sort of related to that idea of a probability and its complement. 28 is more than half of 50. So there are more possibilities in this yellow range than there are in the blue range. Therefore, Sal's guess is likely, or there's a better chance that he's guessed too high, because there are simply more numbers in that yellow range. So B says that he guessed too low. C says that he guessed too high. I'm going to go with C. I think he probably, or the probabilities there that he guessed too high. That one's tricky to me. For sure. I think that's tricky. And for sure, I will be checking that one. Number 7. A bag contains a red marble, a blue marble, a yellow marble, and a green marble. The probability of drawing a red marble is 1/4. Which statement is correct in regard to the probability of drawing a blue, yellow, or green marble? Well, again, I like to see the bag, if possible. On a test, you can't really do this. Or you can, you just have to do it quickly. And you have to use scrap paper and all that. But if it helps you, it's worth doing it. You probably won't have access to colors on a test, so you would just have to do R, B, so on. So there's one red. There's one blue. There's one green. And there's one yellow. Let me be sure that I have that right. One red, one blue, one yellow, one green. Yes. And we want to know the probability of drawing a blue, a green, or a yellow. Another way to say that, and probably easier, is the probability of drawing a not red one. So out of 4, how many are not red? 3. Out of 4, how many are blue, green, or yellow? 3. So the probability of drawing something other than red is 3/4. So the probability of red is 1/4. Its complement would be the probability of not red, and that is 3/4. Together they make the whole thing 4/4. So let me read all of these. It is the supplement of drawing a red marble with a probability of 1/4. Supplement's not the word I'm looking for. So it's either C or D. The probability of drawing blue, yellow, or green is the complement of drawing a red marble with a probability of 1/4, or the complement of drawing a red marble with a probability of 3/4. I like D. It is the complement, and its probability is 3/4. And number 8. Consider the table below. I'm going to go ahead and just sketch that table where we have the color of a cell phone cover, color So something like this. This is your title. Color of covers. And then we have color and number. We have red, yellow, and blue. And blue goes with the number 8. The table shows the last 25 cell cover purchases at Cell Phone Hut. The best prediction for the number of red covers sold out of the next 100 sales is 40. What is the number that corresponds to the color red in the table? Well, if we have 40 out of 100, that's 40%. And we're talking about selling 25. This is red, and this is all. We can use a proportion where we do 40 times 25. That's going to be 1,000. And 1,000 divided by 100 is 10. So there are 10 red cases sold. That's what we're looking for. You could also say 40% of 25. So 0.4 times 25 is 10. That would be another way to find the answer. If they sold 25 cases, that would be 25 minus 10 minus 8. That would mean that 7 were yellow. If you were asked to find that number, you could. Because blue is 8. But we're looking at the red cases, and I like C on that one. Let me check these. This is page 38. Starting at number 5 is B. Number 6 is C. Number 7 is D. And number 8 is C. So we are doing okay at this point. I'm going to stop this video and I'll meet you back for page 39.